It's a warm welcome from us here this afternoon. We're up in Queensland this week for the second Ashes test. Couldn't separate Australia and England in the last match. They'll be gunning for victory this week. I'm David Gower, and with me in the commentary box is Alison Mitchell. Afternoon, Alison. What can you tell us about the conditions?
Thanks for the introduction. It's a grassy, hard deck today. Some excellent carry to the keeper and expect movement in the air. As the match goes on, we'll see a bit more variation in bounce with a bit more exaggerated seam movements.
We're about ready to get underway, and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Edged, what a delivery. Everyone's gone up, really confident. Got to follow up that last delivery, found the edge, but no reward, putting the pressure on the batter. Outside edge, doesn't carry. Crawley doesn't seem concerned, but the bowler and slip cordon really went up for that one. A good catch in the slips. New batter at the crease. Early call, easy single in the end. Stark will look to follow up that wicket with another delivery in that corridor of uncertainty. They'll get at least one.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing. Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. I didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Did they go? Wow, that missed the lot. What a delivery. After the fall of that last wicket, the new bat. Well, he doesn't normally drop those, but on this occasion, it's gone down. An absolute sitter. Too full and gets punished for it. Fine shot. 4 more.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Edged it. No one there. Could be 4. Try for something. Good stop by the fielder. Bowler appreciative of the effort. Definitely saves some runs.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. Root with a good leave, fourth in a row, being watchful at the moment.
Lyon coming back on. Interesting choice. They found the going tough early with the ball. Considering how these two batters are scoring, this is quite a challenge coming up. There could be a couple if they hustle. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Labuschagne fields that one. Nicely played shot too.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
End of the over. England are now on 94 for 2.
So the players make their way from the field after a great session of cricket. I'm off for a quick... Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nice, solid defensive shot. Edged, but it falls safe.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Try for some right, they might just get the wicket. Fine edge, beautiful ball. Everyone's gone up for that, they're confident about this one. Back to back. And out, wicketkeeper with a straightforward catch. New batter will probably look to...
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Stark back into the attack.
It's coming into the attack.
To full and gets punished for it. Fine shot. 4 more.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. And no need for the fielders to chase that one.
Yes, it can be very disheartening. Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Stop.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
About half. A little full, that's going to be 4 runs.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh my, that's racing away.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4. Keeper.
Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Bowling.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Good shot, but finds the fielder.
The batting team are now on 206 for 3.
Brooke, watchful there and through to the keeper. Shoulders, arms again.
Dug that out well. Fielder collects that one, no problem.
End of the over. England are now on 206 for 3.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
The atmosphere is...
End of the over. England are now 210 for 3.
End of the session, and I've really enjoyed the cricket delivered today. I'm off for a short break and a bar of chocolate.
Brooke lets it go through to the keeper. Brooke leaves it alone once more.
Power and precision in that shot.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 220 for 3.
Stepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Trying to get the pressure on now. Great ball, last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. And caught, not the hardest catch in the world, and the batsman has to go. Stokes, a little sloppy on that last delivery. Don't want to be giving away easy runs. Waits for it, cracks it away and looks to be 4.
Got onto that so early. The cut shots in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Gorgeous cover drive, surely heading to the boundary.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Oh. That was a nick, a missed chance, and could be 4.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Taken, lovely bit of bowling, and the keeper finished it off with a fine catch. New batter will probably look to win. That's a solid shot. Kawaja got behind that one nicely. We're well into the third act of today's play and the crowd is in full swing. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. Flash.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Quick arm in. That was a missed opportunity there. Need to take those moments by the scruff of the neck.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
391 for 5.
No surprises taking the new ball. They need a breakthrough.
Agreed. Yeah, where the game is at the moment, any movement and bounce they can get from the new ball would be helpful.
Good work there on the boundary. Nice shot, and they'll pick up a couple. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. Quick onto that in the infield.
Root doesn't offer a shot.
Now on 307 for 5.
Stark coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would do nicely. Flicked off the pads to deep square. 1 on offer. Out. No, he's put it down. What's happened there? It was a regulation catch and it's gone down. Picks the gap perfectly. Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. They'll get at least one. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Labuschagne collects. Nice shot by the batsman.
313 for 5.
A bit of a false start. Dead ball. That's right off the meat of the bat. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
No shot offered there. They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Well played, could be a quick single. Fielder collects that one, no problem. And dropped. Well, he doesn't normally drop those, but on this occasion, it's gone down. An absolute sitter.
Root lets it go through to the keeper.
Now 316 for 5.
Shot should pick up a run.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Delivery, the captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Well timed, but found the fielder.
Root left alone, through to the keeper.
There'll be runs here.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's the end of the first day's play. Sit back, enjoy the highlights, and join me again tomorrow.